Welcome to Module 8 of the Exploring Research Evidence for School Improvement course. This is a snappy farewell with a couple of tasks to round out the series, so not very much content from me today. The focus of this module is putting evidence into action in your own schools. So what we're really talking about is embedding research. And what does that mean? Well, it involves deliberate activities to find, understand and apply research evidence to the school or classroom that you're in. Having clear and embedded processes is likely to improve how evidence is understood and used. So Module 7 highlighted how 2 schools have used research evidence for school change, but this will look different in every school depending on your context, but also the focus of the research evidence. This module is really our full circle back to using your professional judgment and expertise to explore and apply the research evidence that is applicable for your context. So firstly, a reminder that mobilising evidence can be really tricky, but using research evidence to inform your decision making can be a discrete action or set of actions that will give you the best start. So when it comes to implementation, your professional expertise and judgment comes into play when, for example, you're deciding whether or not an approach and recommendations for your chosen priority are appropriate for your school, and you know your school best. So this illustration in front of you comes from the GEMS research. We're rounding back to GEMS. Again, you'll find this in the further reading section of this module and on the GEMS page of our website as well. This and other tools are located under the Insights paper section. This is a really neat summary too of many of the concepts that we've covered over the last few weeks. So building a rich evidence picture to avoid cherry picking, which often happens in schools. Going beyond the surface of evidence to understand the nuances of particular approaches. What does that mean for a school that's got a high proportion of students who come from disadvantaged backgrounds, for example? It asks us to focus on the how of implementation alongside the what it is we're doing, and being an intelligent consumer and really encouraging others to be an intelligent consumer as well by asking really thoughtful but safe questions. Finally, using your professional judgment alongside any and all evidence that you have access to. There are 2 very short tasks for you to round out this course. The first is to use the reflection tool provided to explore 3 key questions. You can see these on the slide, and we've linked them in the document in the modules webpage also. These are about embedding evidence into your school improvement processes, making evidence-informed decisions, and influencing classroom practice. The final task for this series of PL modules is to set yourselves 1 to 3 actions that aim to make your use of research evidence more meaningful. So this could be something that you've drawn from a school example that we've shared. It might be going away and sharing some of the key concepts with your colleagues. It could be instigating dedicated time to have discussions about research evidence. These will be completely unique to you. Don't forget to write these down. We're not going to ask for all of your homework, but we are going to invite you to share a few of these actions as we meet for the final webinar. So we're going to ask everyone to share them there. Farewell for now. We look forward to seeing you in the webinar on November 14th. Please reach out if you haven't got the invite and stay well until then. Thanks.